Okay, we're running.
All right.
How you doing today, John?
Very good.
Okay.
And I just had a beautiful meal at Mary's and Randy's house, my daughter. Yes.
How you liking all the snow today?
I looked out the window and watched Mark, and I didn't go out. I run around the kitchen table 50 times, get my exercise. And
Did you hear what the hedgehog said, that if there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter or not winter?
I don't really know now, but I see those captions there where they're standing in a vertical hole, like a drill hole, where the sun is shining in on their head. That was supposed to be a joke. You know. They are beautiful woodchucks. I've handled them when they was half asleep and their back legs didn't work. You never handle them when they was completely asleep.
Why, do they hibernate?
Oh, yes.
Huh.
And I was digging in the gravel bed on my uncle's farm with a big front end loader and loading the town trucks. And every time they rolled out of the bank, down the bank, in the sod where they had their holes down to 4 feet deep and different entrances and everything, I'd get right off the bulldozer and pick them up. Sometimes you had to, they'd biting sons of guns because the front end was still alive. And but the long ones, I'd take them right up and I'd find a hole I didn't think there's anybody in, and I'd take a shovel and put a big sod right in the hole. Yeah.
Hey, so you want to talk about that picture I just showed you about Carly?
Oh, there's Alice. That's my daughter. And there's Jack, when I don't believe I ever looked at you.
You want to show the picture for a minute, quick?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that's Alice and Carly and Jack.
Yeah.
And
That's one of the foxes. Rossie right there, Carly.
All
She
right.
was a fox, I'll tell you.
Okay, put it down. So now she's going to see this video, you know.
Oh. Well, that's all right.
I know, she loves your videos. Everybody loves your videos, you know. You had 541 views on one of your videos.
I could run for office.
Yes, you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you want to do a shout out to Tim Jones? Because Tim Jones is going to see this too, because his sister, Sherry Sharp, and I are Facebook friends now, so he will see this.
Oh.
Want to say hi to him?
Tim Jones worked for St. Joe Lead Company, and I worked with him most of my life, and he was one of the most positive guys my best friend ever was. Wicked worker. Yeah, because he earned, if you were supposed to make so much an hour, he would give him twice that in energy and work.
Was he into guns like you were into guns?
He had his own gun shop. He had his own FICA license to sell guns, and he went to the Colorado School of Trades to learn gunsmithing, and he made his own rifles and guns and brought them home. I probably bought about, through a lifetime, I probably bought 20 to 25 rifles off him.
How come you never got your something license to sell guns?
Because they had the feds come. The federal investigators come from Washington to check and see if they're all secured at night and all these rules and regulations. And I'm not crazy about federal officers.
But isn't your daughter a federal officer?
Yes, she is, but I can't help it. She is.
And your daughter-in-law?
No, federal officers like that check if you've got guns secured. They're extra snoopy.
Oh.
And I don't like people like that.
Oh.
The only people who want to be snoopy with me will be my doctor when he's checking me out or something.
How's your coffee, John?
My coffee is really a lot better than I make, I'll tell you, because I can't make coffee.
Oh.
In fact, I made coffee today for Marcus. Outdoors plowing snow all day. Yeah, and I had a couple little shots of it. I can't take much of it straight because it's thicker than Bob Allen's coffee from the mines. But Bob made coffee that would float a nail, but it got you through the day.
Sometimes I think you miss working, don't you?
That's what God put you on earth for, is to work.
Don't you wish that this generation knew that? They don't know that, though, do they, John?
We know we got a good generation, but there was slackers in my day too that didn't work. Just a regular, that old-fashioned thing they used to call them. What was that word? Dead something. Oh, deadbeats. They call them. Yeah. Be healthy as could be, and never done a day's work in their life. I've not known very many of them, but that was a loss to our country. They weren't productive citizens.
So, I heard you had a surprise last night.
Did I what?
I heard you had company last night.
Yes.
What time of night was that?
That was really late, about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and the snow was blowing and everything. And here comes this red Jeep, and it's got a light. The ball of light is about that big. Have you seen it? It just lit up the whole side of the house coming down the street. I couldn't see nothing.
Did they have their dogs?
No, they didn't have the dog. They just had it full of people.
Who was in there?
Christine Walsh was in there, and Lola Walsh is in there, and Billy Walsh.
Oh.
And I'm being very kind to them too, Christine and Lola. And that big Jeep, boy, that was really something. You've seen that, haven't you, Randy, with the big tires and all that?
Yeah.
Have you ever drove it, John?
I don't think so, because I can't handle it. It's way up in the friggin' air. And he went and got that in New Hampshire or someplace.
I think Vermont. Wasn't it
Vermont.
Or Maine, or I don't know.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
Do you miss cutting wood this winter?
I miss cutting wood every year.
Look at the camera, John. Show the beautiful blue eyes.
But I never was really happy about cutting wood in the winter, because your tree disappears in the snow. I want to cut in the fall.
How's the roads in Rossie? Are they plowed or not plowed? Because
Rossie is plowed, and there's another town that's not plowed.
we won't get
But it'd
into
be
that.
just right for a cutter. They could actually ski and not scratch the bottom of your skis up on the road that we come. I won't say where. I won't say nothing against it, because tomorrow it'll be plowed clean. Yeah.
Huh?
We plow too much, probably. I don't know.
Huh.
If you can.
Have you heard anything from Alice?
I haven't heard nothing from Alice, no.
What about Johnny?
I haven't heard nothing from Johnny, no. We heard from Ashley.
Huh.
That's my granddaughter, Her babies are better from the flu now. And the little baby's running across the floor now, hollering and laughing as he goes. Yeah,
Are you going home to have apple pie?
No, I'm not. Mark hasn't got it out of the freezer, but I'll mention it to him.
Well, everyone wants to know the story about the Amazon jungle.
Oh,
Do you want to go into that a little bit, or no? You want to skip that?
that was awful. They mostly all they crashed. There's 747 TriStar. No, what did they call that plane that went down there? And it was all pygmies where they went down in. It was where the white man never been before, and they said they see a mixed child later on. It was, pygmy color and white. Yeah, and there's quite a few people on there from America went down, and one was really close to me, but we won't mention any names because that could hurt now.
So we'll wait until we'll bring that story, the real story, up later.
Yeah, I keep looking at Carly there. My God, Carly's pretty, isn't she?
Yeah. Have you ever seen her daughters?
I have years ago.
One's a doctor now.
One's a doctor. I know both their daughters. They look like actresses. They really did, didn't they, Mary?
Yeah, they still do. They are beautiful. And
One is a doctor now.
yeah, Macy is.
How great that is.
Yeah. And Chelsea, I think, is like a physical therapist or something. She's pretty close.
Yeah.
She's intelligent too, but anyway.
I remember one thing about Carly. She watched her children, her girls, just like a bulldog.
Oh.
Nobody got near them. Wow.
But don't you think that Carly's mother, Mayford, too, did the same thing? Like, watched her kids, like...
Well, she was the Tibbles. They lived long. They had 10, 15 kids. They brought their kids up. They all turned out perfect. Yep. And she got that bloodline, too, that they live forever. And Lyle, I guess I see him around. Lyle's doing pretty good. He still drives too fast. Yeah.
Okay, you want to say goodbye now?
I'd say goodbye now.
And we have to tell everybody to push like and share on Facebook, right?
Put what?
They have to push like, Randy, and share on Facebook.
Life?
No, like.
Like.
And share.
And share.
So you get a lot of views.
Oh, yes. I really enjoy that.
Okay.
Don't forget to say hello if you see me.
Yeah. Okay. Say adios or goodbye. Or
Goodbye.
Be safe. Hey, did you go to church last night?
Randy, she don't know, and I can lie like hell. She wouldn't know the difference. Randy?
Mm-hmm.
Did I go to church last? Yes, Mary. I went to church last night because I turned all the outside lights on. I could see Mark down there. Guess what? I woke up in my bedroom.
Wow.
I'm yanking on my big diabetic socks. I've done my personal hygiene and all this stuff. I'm looking down there. I got my binoculars out there.
Look this way, John, because you're
And
still on
there-
the camera.
There's Marcus and Dwayne McQueer and Paul Gibson and Hazel Gibson. They're all down there by the bridge standing there with the snow shovels. That was this morning. Yeah.
I thought, really, I don't think Paul Gibson's alive, is he?
Yeah. And there's Ernie Gardner right there. Yep.
John, I don't think them people are alive, are they?
We're adding a little, but they were alive.
Oh.
They was my friends.
Okay, say goodbye.
Goodbye. You was trying to catch me offhand, wasn't you?